excuse why not to enroll in one of the workshops.
Yes.
So along those lines, couples should not wait to have a quote-unquote problem, right? This is for everyone that is seeking ways to improve their relationships, or even if you think your relationship is great, you can find value in this?
Yes. Well, yes. Thank you for saying that, because we're not saying that you come into us because there are issues, and if there are, they are. But really, it's more about enhancing what it is that you have already, you know, and really getting tools and techniques that's really going to take your relationship to the next level, whatever that next level may be for you, you know. But mainly going towards a healthy relationship.
Do they include the children, or is it just the couples, or if it's the fatherhood program, just the fathers? Is there any components of the workshop where it's a family setting, the kids come in?
Well, it all depends where we're at. We have worked in schools with the child part of the process, but the workshop, the couples workshop, is mainly for the couple. We provide the child care, so they don't have to worry about where they're going to leave the child, or if they have babysitting issues, or that they know they're in a safe place, in the same place in another room. So that in itself will give you ease of mind, and you can be open to whatever's going on in the workshop. Yeah, you know.
Okay, that's great.
Yeah, yeah.
So again, with regards to the children and with the couple, with the healthy couple component of the workshops that are provided by the Puerto Rican Family Institute, do you have to have children? Or let's say a couple that's planning on building a family?
No, you just have to be in a relationship.
You just have to, oh,
yes,
that's...
yeah. And for the fathers, you don't have to be the biological father of the child. You can be a male figure that one way or the other has to do with the caretaking of the child. So it could be an uncle, a grandfather, older brother, you know, so yes, yes.
Is there a motherhood program?
There are plenty of motherhood programs. This is something that was initiated by the government because they saw the need of, you know, getting fathers involved and letting them know that they matter in the nucleus of the family. A long time, you know, the father sort of, well, if the child's with the mom, he's okay kind of thing, but studies have shown, you know, that the father is an essential part of the family, just like the mom, so together.
So we discussed the 4 foundations of a healthy relationship.
Yes.
Are there any other foundations? So we have the foundations of a healthy relationship.
Right, right.
Any other aspects that are discussed in the curriculum of the workshop?
Yes. One of the things that we first start off with the 3 keys of how to create what it is that you want. And the first one is decide, don't slide. So whatever decision you make, and you have to make a decision, because once you make the decision, your commitment to whatever you're deciding to, it's much stronger.
Decide, don't slide.
Yeah, so instead of sliding into, well, let me see if this is going to work kind of thing, it's, you know, as you slide in, you could easily slide out. So you make a decision, your commitment is much stronger to it.
Okay, so this is a live program. Thank you for your call. We have a call.
Excellent.
Hello? Thank you for calling.
You're welcome. I just wanted to thank the brother for mentioning the Puerto Rican culture, because that's exactly what it is. It's more of a culture thing. What he's speaking about, for me, I think he's painting a brush about the whole human race, and I'm proud to say that he is Puerto Rican. I'm Puerto Rican as well, and it makes me proud that somebody could bring up an issue like this and to gear it towards a specific culture. So I just want to say thank you for bringing up this issue with the Puerto Rican culture, because I feel, as a Puerto Rican that grew up in New York in the barrio, I feel like we're like the most misunderstood culture. Me personally, I say that because I feel like a lot of cultures, other races, put us down for reasons that they don't even know. It just happens to be my experience, and it reflects on how our families feel about us, you know, how we feel about ourselves, put it that way. Me growing up as a Puerto Rican. Now, You're absolutely right. I totally agree that it has a lot to do with commitment in any area of your life. If you want to do good and you commit yourself to whatever it is, as long as you're on the right side of the fence, you'll make it through. You'll make it through. And the most important thing, you're right, is the family. Is the family. I'm raising up 4 Puerto Rican children who, thanks to God, they're doing fine. You know, they have their problems here and there, but the most important word that you said is commitment. As long as you committed to them, because it's no longer about me. Once you become a parent, it's about the kids. And you know, you worded it perfectly. You know, you said, you know, you make the commitment to the kids. It's going to reflect on the neighborhood. You know, and growing up in this area, well, you know, in Harlem, Spanish Harlem, you know, it's not that easy with what's going on. Not only the economy, but it goes way beyond the economy. It goes kind of like to what I was touching on at the beginning. I just wanted to really thank you, and it's good to see brothers like you doing good. You know, we need to see more.
And we would like to thank you very much for that call.
White or black, Chinese.
Yes, and we agree. I would like to thank you very much for your call and for your input. I encourage other callers because we are on live. And yes, it's the Puerto Rican Family Institute, and it's my understanding that there's a lot of bilingual services, and we try to focus a lot on the Latino population, Puerto Ricans, but everyone, Puerto Rican or non-Puerto Rican, can benefit from these?
Well, yes, it's, the Puerto Rican Family Institute is the name. But we service everyone. It's sort of like the W.h.a.m Center or the Jewish Board. You know, it's just a name. When it initially started, it was specific because we just celebrated 50 years. So 50 years ago, calling it the Puerto Rican Family Institute, which was one of the pioneering agencies here, not-for-profit, for the Latino family in New York City. And that's, at that moment in time, that's why it was named that. And it continues to be that. But yes, we service everyone. Our funding source is the federal government, so we're not allowed to discriminate against anyone. So all the workshops that we provide are open to everyone.
And do you have several languages or just bilingual?
Well,
I say bilingual and I automatically mean Spanish because that's what bilingual means for me. But obviously bilingual meaning speaking two languages, whether it's Chinese or and Mandarin, any other language? Well,
as of now, we provide the workshops in English and Spanish. Those are the two languages that we provide the workshops in. And then continuing with the healthy relationships with the 3 keys is there's another thing, making it safe to connect, which means often in a conversation or a discussion, you hear the words all the time, every time, you never do this, you never do that. Once you hear that, your walls come up, you defend yourself right away, yes, and you stop listening to whatever is being said by your partner. So those are one of the things that, or some of the words that we encourage people to stay away from when they're having a serious dialogue at home. And then the other one is do your part. Meaning, if I want my partner to be loving, I'm going to be loving. If I want him to be vulnerable, I want her to be vulnerable, I'm going to be vulnerable. I have to do my 100% of the relationship in order for it to work. And so much so that I do it without expecting you to do it back. That's a process. It takes some time. However, again, if you want to create what you want to create with your relationship, it starts with you.